The CBR 150R is Honda's entry-level fully faired sports bike. On paper, it seems like a promising prospect, but does this translate into performance on the road? We at ChooseMyBike.in find out. It may carry the CBR name, but the bike's styling is actually derived from the VFR 1200F Superbike. The design can be termed polarizing at best. Some like it, some don't. But there is no denying the fact that it is quite an eye-catcher. Like all Honda bikes, the CBR 150R is built quite well, with good fit and finish levels. One sore point though is the low quality of the switchgear plastic, which looks out of place on a bike that costs more than £1 lakh. The Honda CBR 150R has the most comfortable ergonomics of all performance bikes we've ridden so far. While the bike seats its rider in a forward bent posture, the saddle is quite spacious, so even our 6'2" test rider was able to sit without a problem. Pillion comfort is quite good too. The CBR 150R's liquid-cooled and fuel-injected 150cc engine produces 17.58 bhp at a high 10,500 rpm. Power delivery is linear, but if you want to ride fast, you will have to rev it quite a bit. Low-end torque is adequate for intra-city commuting. The CBR is a fun bike to ride. It is quite nimble, so direction changes can be dealt with very quickly. Cornering stability is quite good, although if the surface is bumpy, it tends to wallow a bit because of the soft suspension. Ride quality is one of this Honda's strongest points. The telescopic forks at the front and the rear monoshock absorb road imperfections very well, translating into a smooth ride. The CBR is fitted with a set of powerful disc brakes on both wheels. Coupled with the grippy TVS tires, they help the bike decelerate without much trouble. In our braking test, the CBR 150R came to a complete halt from 60 km/h in just 9.72 meters. The bike's instrument console features an analog tachometer coupled with a digital display that includes the speedometer, fuel gauge, engine temperature gauge, and a handy clock. Surprisingly, the CBR doesn't come equipped with a pass light switch and an engine kill switch, features that are now common on most bikes. At Rs 1.2 lakhs ex-showroom, the CBR 150R isn't exactly what you'd call cheap, but you do get a bike that is well built and fun to ride. The CBR 150R is a relaxed and fast sports bike. It has comfortable ergonomics and can be used as a daily rider, a long-distance tourer, or even a track bike. On the flip side, it's got polarizing styling and limited switchgear functionality. The Honda CBR 150R is a bike that combines both sportiness and practicality. Unlike most other products in this segment, the baby CBR doesn't have a single defining characteristic, but when you add up the sum of its parts, you get a motorcycle that is a hoot to ride wherever you want to, be it the track, on the open roads, or even your mundane trip to the grocery store. Thank you for tuning in. Subscribe to our channel and visit us at ChooseMyBike.in for more.